All of that with this shocking new video, shot, edited, and released by The New Yorker, offering an inside look at the Capitol siege. Luke Mogelson, a veteran war correspondent and a contributing writer at The New Yorker, enters the Capitol alongside the insurrectionists to document this moment. He has spent the last 10 months reporting on the radical fringe of President Trump's base. And I do have to warn you, this video is graphic. It includes a lot of foul language, so if you got children in the room, you need to usher them out. But we do want to show you exactly what happened in the halls of Congress by this point of view.
There's a fucking million of us out there, and we are listening to Trump. You're the boss. It's sad. It's sad. You're mad us to come here. Let the people in. Defend your liberty! Defend your Constitution!
1776!
You afraid of Antifa? Well, guess what? America showed up!
Where's the rest of everybody? There's not enough of us. They're going to bring vets in or something.
Set up a government. Hey, let's take a seat, people! Let's take a seat! Hey, Nancy Pelosi. Let's vote on some shit! Where the fuck is Nancy? Set up a government. We pay for it. This is our house.
Hey, get out of that chair.
No, this is our chair. I agree with you, brother, but it's not ours.
We're a democracy.
It belongs to the Vice President of the United States when he's in here. It's not our chair. Look, I love you guys, you're brothers, but we can't be disrespectful.
Don't disrespect.
They can steal an election when we can't sit in their chair?
No! We're not putting up with that either. It's just, look, it's a PR war, okay? You have to understand, it's an IO war. We can't lose the IO war. We're better than that. Information operation. We can't do it. I want to just get a snap of that.
Yeah, take a picture.
Hey, how did y'all get down there?
We're down the stairs.
Look here, look.
Ted Cruz's objection to the Arizona.
His objection. He was going to sell us out all along. Really? What? Look, objection to counting electoral votes of the state of Arizona. Can I get a photo of that? Wait, no, that's okay. All right, we're pissed. I'm pissed. He's with us.
There's gotta be something in here we can fucking use against these scumbags.
We're not gonna fall, man!
America's a republic. I know, this is good stuff.
Hey! We're not gonna fall!
No, this is good. This is all good. This is something's talking about better.
Yeah!
Alright, don't fuck with him. He's a good one. Him and Lawler, or whatever.
Cruz, I think Cruz would want us to do this, so
yeah, absolutely.
I think we're good.
Hey! Fucking hey, man. Glad to see you guys. You guys are fucking patriots. Look at this guy. He's got covered in blood. God bless you.
Yes.
You good, sir? Do you need medical attention?
I'm good, thank you.
All right.
I got shot in the face.
Where are they?
I got shot in the face with some kind of plastic bullet.
Any chance I could get you guys to leave the Senate wing? We will. I've been making sure they ain't disrespecting the place.
Okay, just want to let you guys know this is like the sacredest place.
I know. Hey, no, I'm gonna take a serious chair because Mike Pence is a fucking traitor. Well, I'm not one to usually take pictures of myself, but in this case, I think I'm making an exception. Hey, you and Ray, can you take a picture for me? I'm throwing my phone. Literally. Thank you. Yeah, they ain't got a choice. There's 500,000 people here. You want straight on?
You should be stopping us.
No. He's doing 1, 2, 3, 4. He's doing the right thing. He's obeying his oath.
I'm making sure you guys don't do anything else. Now that you've done that, can I get you guys to walk out of this room, please?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I would greatly appreciate it.
Hey, come on, man.
I feel like you're pushing the line.
Hey,
Come on, man. Come on, man.
This is our capital. Let's be respectful to him. There's 4 million people coming in, so there's a lot of control. We love you guys. We love the cops.
It's only a matter of time. Justice is coming.
All right, come on. Over 4 million people are coming everywhere, all the way back to the monument of D.C.
All right, revealing, stunning, unbelievable. I mean, a whole lot of words to describe what was just seen. Again, this was video that was shot and edited by a reporter at the New Yorker. So joining me now to discuss, Juliette Kayyem, a CNN national security analyst and a former assistant secretary at the Department of Homeland Security, and Charles Ramsey, a CNN law enforcement analyst, a former Philadelphia police commissioner and former D.C. police chief. Good to see you both. Chief, you first. You know, how do you assess what was taking place, this mayhem, and just another example of how these people, anarchists, were also outnumbering the officers who were there?
Well, I mean, clearly, when you look at the video, and I had an opportunity to watch the entire 12-minute video clip, we're just very fortunate that they weren't able to locate any members of Congress. Clearly, there would have been harm done to those members had they been able to get their hands on them. And they also, were looking specifically for documents that at the very least were confidential in nature, if not classified. So this was organized. I mean, this wasn't just a bunch of folks just randomly going through things in the Capitol. This was very organized. Now, as far as the police officers go, obviously there were some that were overwhelmed, but there were 2 in particular. And I don't know if your clip showed the one group going up the stairs and one officer shouting out, "We love you." And then the other officer, as he's walking them down the hall, saying, "We love you guys." I would have relieved those guys and fired them on the spot. I mean, there's no place for them, not only in Capitol Police, but any police department anywhere in the country.
I was talking to someone earlier whose assessment was that it also looked like some of the officers were just so stunned, and didn't quite know how to react, and were also taken aback, surprised of this organization that, taking the pictures, taking the approaches though they had some sort of training. Is there a way in which you try to assess, trying to get into the minds of the officers that were there, that would help better explain their actions or lack thereof?
Well, I don't know
in the video
stunned.
that we saw.
I don't know about being stunned and if that would bring out the love in an individual. I've never personally experienced that. But, I mean, that was ridiculous. You can be stunned, you can stand to the side, but then to tell these guys, "We love you," they've just stormed the United States Capitol. You've got your men and women out there fighting, being seriously injured, one eventually dying as a result of his injuries. And you're professing your love? I'm sorry. No, you got to go. There's no way in the world I could trust you to protect the members of Congress, to protect that building, or anybody else for that matter. So I don't buy that stuff about being overwhelmed and being stunned to go that far to tell people, terrorists, that you love them. I don't buy it.
Is it strange that someone couldn't just shut the doors? I mean, now you have contained the people who have gone inside the Senate chamber, who are obviously among those who have trespassed the entire institution of the Capitol, and just lock the door for their immediate arrest. Why wouldn't something like that happen?
Well, I mean, they were clearly overwhelmed. So I mean, whether or not they could have done that or not, I mean, hindsight's 20/20. I was embarrassed when I heard those 2 cops say that to that group of terrorists that were ransacking the United States Capitol. There's no excuse for that. They were overwhelmed. They were underprepared. There was all kinds of failures in intelligence and everything else. There's no question about that. But they also better vet whoever it is going to be involved in the inauguration on Wednesday to make sure you don't have anyone who is still sympathetic to these terrorists that went through the United States Capitol for the sake of the safety of the president and the vice president. I hate to say that, but I mean, there could be some collusion on the part of some of the people inside the Capitol Police as well as Congress.
Yeah, it's hard for anyone not to be thinking otherwise. You know, I mean, so Juliet, these domestic terrorists, you know, they were clearly on a mission, taking pictures of the documents, searching for evidence. I mean, you hear them talking about the support that they would get from, you know, Senator Cruz, and that they're doing what the president wanted them to do.
Right.
I mean, what are your thoughts here?
So I have to tell folks, so I've seen a lot of footage. This New Yorker clip is feels like an assault. I mean, it really like sort of takes the wind out of you, because you do, as Chief Ramsey said, you see the organization, you see the total lack of respect. I know it was also violent, but just you feel soiled, to be honest. Just that just disgusting people are in our Senate, and those disgusting people were sent and said they were sent by the President of the United States. He told them when to meet. He told them why they were angry. He told them to go up the hill. And they all believed, as they said to a number of the Capitol Hill police, they all believed that because of him and because of the lies that Senator Cruz had said and the lies of all the other senators. At one stage in it, they say Senator Cruz won't mind Senator Cruz won't mind if we look in his desk, right? He wants us to do this. They believed the big lie that Donald Trump gave. So it's beyond incitement. He really did mobilize and operationalize this terrorist attack. I want to say just one other quick thing. There's lots of questions about how, you know, people say, oh, they're such idiots for taking this many pictures or whatever. It is clear to me when I watch that they believed that Donald Trump was going to pardon them. And I don't know if that's his intention, but they actually believe that. And that's all on Donald Trump and the Republican Party that better figure out how it's going to get to a sane place at this stage. This is really scary stuff, and those people, you know, assaulted all of us, whether you're Republican or Democrat. So watch it waringly, I have to say.
Yeah. And Chief, you just mentioned a moment ago, you know, how this exemplifies how imperative it is to better screen even among, you know, the forces that are there for inauguration. So at this juncture, 3 days away from inauguration, how does that happen? I mean, how can it, you know, either be discovered or, you know, weed through the masses of National Guard, law enforcement, everyone who is there to make sure they're on the right side of all of this?
Well, I mean, it's certainly going to be a challenge in how thorough it can be. I mean, there's not a whole lot of time. But if it were me, if I had the slightest question at all, I would relieve that officer of duty, and I would not have them in any close proximity to the president or the vice president or any other significant public official, period.
Because you sound really concerned.
Call in reinforcements.
You sound really concerned or worried that, you know, this is not hyperbole, that this is not, you know, a far-flung, you know, thought, but this is really close to home and really possible.
Well, I am concerned. I mean, you know, when you see the actions, and again, I'm not talking about the officers that just were overwhelmed and just stepped to the side while the mob went through the building. I'm talking about guys who were taking their time walking through, oh, we love you guys and blah, blah, blah. Who's the we? You know, let's find out who the we are, because I want to get my hands on all those guys and get rid of them. And if there's anything beyond just saying that, if there are criminal charges that need to be pressed, then you charge them criminally. But in the meantime, you've only got a couple days. And so if there's any doubts, relieve them of duty, get them away from there. If you need to backfill with MPD, which did a heroic job, by the way, and actually rescued the Capitol, then bring in MPD. I mean, bring in somebody who you have faith and confidence in. The Capitol Police is a good organization, but they got some rotten apples in there, and they better find them quickly, and they better weed them out.